Luckily for me, a new book that just hit the shelves is offering a unique approach to telling the story of Cardinals baseball for fans young and old. Malik Wilson is joining us live this morning at the Fieldhouse Museum to share.
Good morning, Mary. I like that. You said baseball kind of keeps the world going, because it really does. There's a lot of history here in St. Louis, as we know, pertaining to baseball, and who's better to tell us all about it than our friend Ed here, who has just published yet another book. And we're always talking to you about your books because they truly do, bring out the punch in everything that goes on here in St. Louis. So tell us about this book here.
Well, it's called the St. Louis Cardinals. Everything you need to know. And really what it was, reshapes the Cardinal history in a way. As you'll see, it is just full of unbelievable pictures. Mm-hmm. Each picture tells over 1,000 words, supported by a vignette. And it was originally shooting to like a teenage audience type thing.
Okay.
Kind of like these Time Life books you see in the grocery stores and whatever, to get them interested in baseball, because baseball is kind of floundering with that generation. And all of a sudden, because of the pictures and the stories, and because this is St. Louis,
right.
Seniors, other people, many adults, focus groups are telling us are in love with this book. So it just hit Friday was the big release, and we're out here in this lovely St. Louis Baseball Museum here talking to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And so I'm going to give you this. So you could just pan through that a little bit. We're going to get that on camera there. But talk about, I know next week people get to come in to meet you and talk about this book a little bit. So talk to us about that event.
Well, we're going to have a book signing event here. This is we're at the Fieldhouse Museum right next to Eugene Field's home on Broadway and right across the street from Busch Stadium.
Yeah.
Baseball hub here. And we have the St. Louis Browns Historical Society's collection of the St. Louis Browns, which played here in St. Louis from 1902 to 1953. It's an amazing set of galleries filled with things. And, we're trying to keep the Eugene Field house, which had damage from water on Christmas Eve when the pipes burst, it's under a restoration. So, we're working with them to kind of be here in St. Louis, but at the same time highlight the history of the Browns, and in this new book we highlight the history of the St. Louis Cardinals for everyone.
And we love it. We love it. If you guys didn't know, this museum here is new, and it entails just about everything that you just heard him talk about. You guys will want to check out that information right there on your screen. Screenshot that, because not only can you check out and meet Mr. Ed himself, you get a book signed, and you also get to check out this new museum that highlights the St. Louis Browns and the history that it played here in St. Louis. Mary, this place is amazing. We're definitely going to have to come back and do a whole story on this, because, it's so much to talk about in such little time.
Absolutely. Malik, that's something that I needed on opening day to get a little bit of baseball knowledge. That would have solved
I know.
Well, we're going to have to check that out for certain, add it to our book club list. Thanks so much for sharing.